Morning, Ruby.
Hi there, how are you?
Good morning, Father.
Yeah, that it is, my boy, that it is.
Well, you sure are cheerful. Don't tell me our ship came in.
Not yet, but it's definitely heading into port. Have you seen the paper?
No.
Yeah, feast your eyes on that, my boy.
Grand jury convenes next week to decide Donnelly's fate.
Read it to me again, boy. That's music to my ears.
It's finally going to happen, isn't it?
Yep, just as I said. I wouldn't be surprised after my little talk with Donnelly. He's making an arrangement with his bankers to have that money returned that he stole from us.
Can't believe it. We'll finally be able to put this whole thing behind us.
Yeah, and Lila and I can finally make arrangements to move out of this dump.
Oh, come on. Kelly's isn't that bad.
Neither was the depression, but I wouldn't want to go through it again.
You got a point there.
Oh, thank the good Lord that Monica didn't run into Alan last week. I don't know whatever possessed him to behave like a fool and show up here like that.
Well, you know, it's a reaction to that country air. He's not used to it.
Oh, Edward, could you get that phone for me?
Well, yeah, I suppose. You'd think I was a hired hand the way that woman orders me around. Kelly's Diner.
Father, is that you?
Alan?
Why do you sound so surprised? You must have known I was going to call after the stunt you pulled.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? What on earth possessed you to send Monica to Pawtuck?
Monica?
Good morning, Amy.
Hi, Monica. Are you all right?
Oh, I've been better.
Yeah, you've looked better, too.
Thank you very much. I did not get a lot of sleep last night.
Well, I'm not surprised. Romance tends to keep the midnight oils burning.
Can I make something very clear, Amy? The only thing that's burning with me right now is my patience. And toward you, it's running in very short supply.
What's the problem?
Problem? Oh, well, it's just that Amy seems to be minding my business instead of her own.
Amy, how many thousands of times do you have to be told?
I'm not gossiping.
Don't you have work to do right now?
Not really.
Oh, well, then I'll give you some, Amy. I would like to get a hold of Nurse Clarke. I'd like to have you contact her and see if she can meet me sometime today. Is that possible?
As you wish, Doctor.
Thank you very much. What?
Monica, how are you holding up?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I didn't get very much sleep last night.
Really, you seemed quite upset when you were telling me about this mysterious friend of yours who has amnesia.
Well, it was quite a shock.
Look, it can be cured. The right treatment, time, patience, just putting things into perspective.
Yes, I know. I spent almost all the night trying to put it in perspective.
Did you come up with some answers?
I just came up with more questions.
Like what?
Well, like, what if my friend didn't really have amnesia?
You don't have to explain that one.
Sorry, I can't, Rick. I can't right now. That's why I have to talk to an expert.
By any chance, is this person we're talking about someone that we both know?
Look, I can only say that there's a lot more on the line than just somebody who has a loss of memory.
Alan, how could you be so stupid?
Listen, I wasn't the one who sent Monica out for a day in the country.
Well, neither was I.
Oh, you mean she just meandered kind of into Pawtuck and just found her way to the general store on her own?
Alan, the entire success of our plan with Donnelly revolves around Monica and the entire Western world believing that you're dead. Now, why would I want to rock the boat?
You know exactly why. Because you want me out of Pawtuck and you want me to come back to Port Charles.
Well, that's true, but I wouldn't dream of sabotaging our plan by having her walk into your little country store.
Well, how did Monica find out where I was?
I don't know. She probably saw you when you blew into town last week.
She didn't. I made sure that no one recognized me.
Are you kidding, Alan? That's like expecting the Queen Mary to sail into Port Charles Harbor unobserved.
Oh, somebody sold us out.
Drop it. Alan, I'm sending Jimmy Lee up there right now.
Why?
Well, I want the two of you to get together and work out a plan to get you out of the country until I get my money back from Donnelly. Forget about it. You don't have a choice, Alan. If Monica goes to the police, they won't be able to find you. They'll just write her off as some kind of a crackpot.
Listen, Father, you've got to accept once and for all that I'm staying here, that I'm committed to charity and to Jonah.
Your devotion is very touching, my boy, but let me put it to you another way. Either you meet with Jimmy Lee and arrange to get out of that godforsaken place, or I'm going straight to that charity woman and I am going to tell her the entire truth about you, Simon.
Okay, Father, you win.
Tell Jimmy Lee I'm not going to meet him in
Pawtuck. Tell him I'll meet him at the diner on the main road coming into Pawtuck. It's about 5 miles east of Libertyville.
Okay, fine. He'll be there.
What time?
Well, I don't know. I'm sending him right away. You know how long it takes to get to there from here.
Hey, come on, tell me. What's going on?
Well, it seems that Monica paid a little visit to Alan.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, you've got to get up there right away. If she did see Alan, we have no time to lose. She is bound to tell someone.
So what do we do now?
I don't know. That, my boy, is the million-dollar question of the hour. It's my guess that she must have seen Alan when he was here last week.
No way. Come on, Edward. We were very, very careful.
Wait a minute. Chuck Morrison.
What's he got to do with it?
Well, he was there that day. You know, he tried to get some money out of me. You'll recall I told him he got very upset when I told him I didn't have anything to give him. He kept hanging around outside all day long. He must have seen Alan when he left with you, and he told Monica.
You think he'd turn on you like that?
Are you kidding? That louse would turn on his own mother if the price was right.
How can you know that for sure?
There's one way to find out. It's another one of those blasted telephone answering machines. Morrison, look, this is Edward Quartermain. I have got to talk to you right away. And you better call me before you ever talk to Monica Quartermain again.
Look.
Oh, busy signal. I'm trying to get a hold of the person that told me about my friend's amnesia. I have a lot of questions that I need answered.
Come with me.
What?
I want you to sit down.
Oh,
You need
Rick.
to rest. I mean it. Just sit. Monica,
What?
I know you're concerned about this friend of yours, but you have been under so much strain from so many different areas lately, I don't think that you're up to any more responsibilities. Now, doesn't this friend have relatives or a family, friends, somebody that can help?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should notify his family, at least one particular member of that family. Would you excuse me?
Sure.
Well, I would like an explanation. Lucy Cole's press conference attracted national attention from the news media. It happened right under our noses, and you weren't able to get over there and cover it. Now, I don't understand how that could happen.
Please, I wanted to cover this story. I could not. I had a babysitter problem.
Babysitter problems? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. You make a very good living here, Jenny. Your husband is a prominent doctor. I don't want to hear any excuse about some 15-year-old babysitter canceling out because she had cheerleader problems. Now, you can afford good living help, and if you care about your career as much as I think you do,
All right,
you will
hold on.
take my advice. Wait, you know, I would hate to have to hire the competition's top female reporter just to guarantee that we get the proper coverage.
You
around
tried
here,
that, but...
okay? That'll be all.
Thank you very much. Oh, cute. Yes, I would like to speak to Dr. Rick Weber, please.
Are you all right? I mean, I read about those horrible things they said about you in the paper this morning.
Yeah, I guess I'm all right. I think I need a morale boost, though.
Why don't you tell me everything that's bothering you then?
It's this grand jury hearing. It's really got me worried. I don't like the idea of having my future determined by a bunch of strangers, that's all.
Oh, Sean, don't worry about that. I'm sure everything's going to turn out fine. I just know it will.
I wish some of your confidence would rub off on me. We'll see you later.
You know you can count on me.
This is all so strange.
What is?
I have never been this honest with a woman before in my entire life.
Well, we're so much alike, Sean. It's kind of like being honest with yourself.
Yeah, but it gets really weird. Very weird. I think you know more about me than my lawyer does.